Hey guys, do you want to make this sound? Hey guys, do you want to make the perfect sound in Eptic Hold Me Back? Then listen to this.
Hold me.
Okay, that's not the sound. That's not the sound. This is the sound. Okay. All right, we're gonna make this sound using Serum. First thing we're gonna do is in the first oscillator, we're gonna pick analog basic shapes, and we're gonna turn the wavetable position up until we get a saw wave. Now, depending on what note you're playing with your MIDI key, you will want to set your octave to either 0 or -1. For the note I'm playing, it's gonna be -1, okay? Now, we're gonna take sync window on the modulation knob, and we're gonna turn it up to 100%. We're gonna take the phase in the middle and randomness to 0%. And now we're gonna create this LFO, which you can copy the shape. It's on envelope mode, 1/8, and we're gonna take it and apply it from 0 to 80% on the level. So far it sounds like this. By the way, I'm using this knob to modulate down the pitch of this shape. Now the way I do it is I take the macro, and the lower portion of the macro is going to be the high pitch. Then the middle is going to be the middle, and the high is going to be the low pitch, okay? So it sounds like this. All right, next up, we're going to take the second oscillator. We're going to make it an octave lower than this. So in this case, -2. It's going to be a sine wave under basic shapes as well. And also the randomness is going to go down to 0. And we're going to modulate the level with this same thing from 0 to 70%. So now we got our bassy sound. Now we're going to take... Is there a kid crying? Anyway, we're going to take the noise and we're going to make it analog bright white. And we're going to modulate the level from 0 to 18% with this. Now we're going to turn on the filter. It's going to be a low 12. And we're going to turn the cutoff up to 880 and modulate it to 35% up with this. And the resonance is at 13%, and the rest is pretty much default. Next up, we're going to go to the effects chain. We're going to turn on the hyper. And what the hyper does is it's going to make it a little wider, but we don't want it too wide because it has a sub and a bass. So we want it pretty mono. So it's going to be 10%. Then we're going to apply tube distortion at 90%. Then we're going to use the compressor with the multiband option on. Turn up the gain as much as you want. Then we're going to put on some reverb. Now, as you guys might know, I don't really like Serum's reverb, so I advise you to use other type of reverb on a different effect. But in this case, just so you download the full sound, I put the reverb in here. You can copy the knobs here. And then we have an EQ. And with the EQ, what we do is we have two nodes. The first is going to be 761 Hertz, 53% Q, and 8.2 gain. It's going to be a bell shape. Second one is going to be a high shelf at 1600 Hertz, 58% Q, and -3.4 dB. This is how it sounds. Alright guys, if you like this sound, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bells. You can also download it down in the description below. And yeah, guys, see you next time.